Hello, welcome everybody. This is Johnny Diaz, your host for WICR Off the Bounce. As always, alongside I have David Laury. How's it going, David? How's it going?
Everything's great, man. How you guys doing out there?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing really well. Yeah.
What we gonna talk about today?
Well, first of all, the first thing I want to talk about is Spain's out, man. Spain
is out.
Yeah, Spain is out. Yeah, Spain. Hold on.
Do something with the audio, having some technical difficulties.
Okay, sorry for the miscommunications, people. We're back. Yeah, so Spain is out.
Yes, Spain
That's
out.
something that we were afraid of for USA to face.
I mean, we talked about it in the last show. We talked about Spain making it to play USA, and you gotta. I said if they make it, because there are a lot of good teams in the FIBA World Cup.
Now for France, Boris Diaw plays for them. I mean, talk about. I mean, this guy's already won a championship with the Spurs, and he's also very effective with his passing for all these.
I mean, he's what you call a point forward. He's a forward who can help handle the ball, pass the ball, do a little bit of everything. So he's definitely a tough cover for anyone, especially Spain, who has like traditional big men, Ibaka, Gasol. Both of the Gasol brothers, they're more traditional, actual big men. So it's hard for them to guard them.
Yeah.
And you gotta also love Nicolas Batum that also plays on that team.
Yeah.
They have a good team. France has a very good team, and those guys play hard.
I was very shocked myself. As soon as I seen that, because I get updates on Instagram, as soon as what happens during the games, and I was starting thinking about our conversation that we had with Isaiah and yourself. I was like, man, what did Spain do to lose? I mean,
honestly, when you playing against that high level talent on a night to night basis, and you have a team like France who plays great defense as well, and Spain's front court we know is tremendous, but it's not a ton of scoring on Spain's team. If you look at it, like, it's not guys who can go out there and just give you 25 or 30. Like the USA has somebody who can give you 25 or 30 every night, even though they don't, because the talent's so well spread out.
yeah,
They have players on that team that can go get you 25 to 30 points, and no one on Spain really can do that. I mean, besides Pau Gasol's done it before, but very seldomly. I don't think that team offensively was good enough to beat France.
yeah. You know what? That is very, very, very true. And now USA, Stephen Curry coming out of the game, 6 for 9 on his 3-pointing. That's showing.
I would say finally, I was kind of bashing Stephen Curry in the last on the last radio show. I'm not too pleased with his whole performance thus far in the FIBA games. I just don't think that he's effective and efficient. He's a volume scorer. He's turned the ball over so many times.
Yeah.
I'm not pleased with his play, but he actually did play good. I'm more happy with Klay Thompson's play.
Yeah,
I'm just
Klay
happy
Thompson.
that the U.S. got the win again today. So.
Yeah, and it's still going on. Matter of fact, right?
No, game over.
Game over.
96-68.
Oh wow.
At the beginning of the game, I was kind of nervous, cause I did watch the first half, and the first quarter came out like it seemed like Lithuania was trying to throw the first punch, like it was like 13-13 early, and they were getting people in foul trouble. I believe it was Harden, I want to say Curry and someone else. It might have been and Fareed. They had 2 fouls fairly early, so I was like kind of nervous, but pulled out the win.
That's really good. I mean, now I feel more at ease that USA doesn't have to go against Spain, but France. I
don't know. I don't think that there's much drop off, if any, in between France and Spain. So I can't say that I'm happy that the U.S. didn't get to play Spain. I kind of would have liked to watch that matchup as a fan,
Yeah.
just to watch Fareed, who's been playing great, play against such a good front court. I wanted to see if he would have the same kind of success that he's had throughout the entire FIBA games.
Yeah. Now, I'm hoping that USA doesn't have an upset. That's one thing that's in my mind, because if it's USA versus France, I mean, if France beats Spain and Spain has Serge Ibaka, the Gasol brothers, like those are powerhouses right there, you know? And it's just France is more, well, they're also a defensive team, but they have chemistry. That's something that I didn't notice before.
Honestly speaking, sometimes having chemistry is just as or even more important than having the talent.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get teams with virtually no talent or one key player. And if you need something to look at San Antonio.
Yeah, very
look
true.
At San Antonio.
Very true.
They don't have what you would call superstars, but outside of Tim Duncan. I mean, I think Tony Parker's a superstar, but he's right on the cusp in most people's eyes. A lot of people don't even put him in the top 5, which is like blasphemy. But yeah, just look at San Antonio. They got 5 players on the floor at all times that can play basketball in unison. You know what I mean? They're cohesive. It's five guys out there with the same goal. It's not like when you get teams like Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they won a championship in the previous year, but look at this year. You know what I mean? You got 3 future Hall of Famers for sure, superstars right now, current superstars, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's more about chemistry than anything.
Yeah, it's very true. That's what makes the game of basketball very exciting. You know, especially the teams that can come together and just have that groove. You know, and so yeah. Well, we're about to go in on commercial break. Besides basketball, usually we always cover basketball, but there's something that's been popping up. It's about Ray Rice, and I feel like it's very important, to talk about. And he's also a local hero here in New Rochelle, so we would like to talk about our own opinions of what's going on. So we'll be back in a bit. Sit tight and relax, and we'll be back soon.
Hey, New Rochelle, it's Ken Dashow from Q1043, and you are rocking to WICR.
Open Sesame. It's time for the Sports Vault.